Hey, what is up people? Skywalker Hendrix here, back with another video for you guys today. And today we are going to be looking at the prequel shelves in my 112 collection. I have Black Series, Customs, SH Figuarts. I got it all. So let's take a look at my prequel displays. Alright, and starting off with the Phantom Menace shelf. Now, I want to apologize for any shaky cam here, but I am holding a tripod, so bear with me, but I'm going to make this as smooth as I possibly can. Starting over here, we do have the SH Figuarts re-releases of Darth Maul and Qui-Gon Jinn, and those figures are just absolutely amazing. And next to Qui-Gon Jinn, we do have a figure that is near and dear to my heart. I love all of my customs from the Toxic Collector. Shout out to the Toxic Collector on Instagram. He is an amazing customizer, painter, all that fun stuff, figure builder. He is just absolutely amazing, and as you will see later on here, we do have a few figures painted by him. Behind there in the back we do have Aura Singh, that is the Black Series figure. And if you can kind of see behind Darth Maul, we do have his SH Figuarts speeder bike. My stand actually broke for that, so it's just kind of sitting back there. But I think it goes with the vibes of Watto's shop, kind of in that little corner there, a little Tatooine display. And then we do have the new R2-D2 from the Black Series, of course. Next to him is the young Anakin, and that is an amazing figure. I did give Queel's helmet to him. I think that stands in great for an extra little accessory for a pilot helmet from the end of the movie. And then we do have a more battle-ready Qui-Gon Jinn. That is the SH Figuarts version, the first version. Still a great figure. Obviously, it is the same exact figure as this guy over here, holding the Naboo hologram. Amazing accessory, one of my absolute favorites. But yeah, obviously this guy does have a little bit more, updated paint apps and a little bit crisper paint. But the old figure is great, and I threw the new robe on him from the new release, so that worked out absolutely fantastic. Behind him, one of my favorite characters ever, Boss Nass. And of course, we do have Jar Jar Binks. I am holding out for the SH Figuarts, but the Black Series is a wonderful stand-in. That SH Figuarts Jar Jar just looks amazing, and I just cannot wait to add him to the collection. And down here we do have the SH Figuarts Yoda. That is, in my opinion, a perfect 112 figure. One of my favorites in my collection, and I actually have two of them, as you'll see another one a little later. Moving on over, we do have a custom using a Jar Jar base body. This is another figure painted by the Toxic Collector along with Boss Nass there. And it is Captain Tarple. Amazing, amazing custom figure there. And then we do, as you can see, have two SH Figuarts Darth Mauls here. I don't know why I went so hard with the SHF Darth Mauls, but it works, and I just love having these different hero, moments throughout the movie. And then we do have one of my other absolutely just beautiful figures in the Episode 1 SH Figuarts Obi-Wan Kenobi. Just a fantastic figure. And behind him we do have two SH Figuarts Battle Droids. Now, these battle droids are some of my favorite figures as well. The sculpt work and detail are just impeccable, and they actually can stand. I really just don't like the Black Series B1s, but it's okay. I'm glad I was able to army build the, SH Figuarts a little bit. And then back there you can kind of see her poking out. We do have the Padme. I don't know, I just, she's not really shown, but that's okay. But yeah, that is the Phantom Menace shelf. I actually just really, really love this shelf, as this movie is just very nostalgic to me and one of my favorites of all time. Alright, and moving down to probably my favorite of my prequel shelves, this is the Attack of the Clones shelf. Now, if you're a fan of the channel, you know that Attack of the Clones is my favorite Star Wars movie. I love it to death. I love Phase 1 Clone Troopers. Just, I don't know what it is. Well, I know what it is. This movie was kind of the movie that I watched the most, just because I remember being 5 years old waiting for Revenge of the Sith to come out, and this was the last chapter in the story up until that point. So I just remember wondering, in my brain as a kid, I was so enamored by the fact that Anakin goes from marrying Padme to being Darth Vader walking on the Tantive 4. As a kid, I didn't really realize that movies were still being made. So when episode 3 came out, like, my brain was like, I knew it. Like, I knew there was something missing, and seeing that story, just, you know, as a kid, it's hard to explain, but like, you just don't realize, like, it's almost like movies just always existed. And when I, you know, knew that there was another Star Wars movie coming out, it blew my literal mind, and I was, you know, I could not believe it, and I was so excited to see Anakin become Darth Vader. But this movie I just watched the most as a kid. It has the most nostalgic, you know, has those nostalgia feels. So we're done with the shaky cam now. Let's go in segment by segment and cover this shelf. Alright, and starting with the first segment of this shelf, we do have the amazing, just beautiful Black Series Droideka. Behind him, we do have a Phase 1 clone, and next to him, another figure painted by the wonderful Toxic Collector. We do have Dexter Jetster, and just I just love these prequel alien figures. They're just absolutely amazing. Even though they're pretty much statues, they're just beautiful to me, and really just, I just love having that character building on my prequel shelves. In front of him, we do have the SH Figuarts Jango Fett, one of my favorite figures. I think it is one of the most underrated figures of all time. It is just a beautiful, beautiful figure, and really just captures Jango Fett perfectly. Next to him, we do have Mace Windu, the man who kills him, and yeah, that is the SH Figuarts. You're going to see a lot of that, especially in these prequel shelves. SHF just kind of went hard for the prequels. Like, it was, I mean, it's amazing, but and some of their best figures ever, in my opinion. Behind him, we do have a Phase 1 clone, another Phase 1 as Attack of the Clones. I mean, you gotta have your clones on the shelf. This is the new 2023 mold. I'll try to see if I can get a better, you know, view of him, but yeah, he just, what an amazing figure. I actually have 20 of those. And behind him, or next to him really, we do have the Phase 1 pilot, and I am blanking on the customizer's name, but he is an amazing customizer as well. If I remember him, what his name is, I will link it down in the comments. But moving on to kind of the main section, the hero section of the shelf, we do have our SH Figuarts trio, being Padme, Anakin, and Obi-Wan. Some of my favorite figures. This Anakin, this Episode 2 Anakin, is one of my favorite figures of all time. It's just a beautiful figure, and the Padme is just impeccable. I mean, just absolutely beautiful. The Obi-Wan is no slouch either, but it is kind of just a more boring look for Obi-Wan, although it is my favorite. Weirdly enough, it's just, like I said, I just have a lot of nostalgia for this movie, so Obi-Wan with long hair just gets me. I don't know what it is, but yeah. And then we do have the Black Series Count Dooku. Amazing, amazing figure, and one of the instances I will admit that the Black Series outdid SH Figuarts. And flanking him, we do have the two Black Series Super Battle Droids. Such a beautiful figure, and really one of my contenders for Figure of the Year, kind of along with the Droideka down there. Next to them, we do have Battle Droid C-3PO. It's the SH Figuarts version, which I just love the SH Figuarts Battle Droid body just a bit more. And obviously, elephant in the room. That was not good. That was a bad pun. We do have another piece painted by the Toxic Collector. Absolutely beautiful. Obviously, the Reek. What an amazing piece to add to my collection, and really just makes the Episode 2 display pop. And next to him, of course, another SH Figuarts Anakin. Like I said, it's one of my favorite figures. I tend to double up on some of my favorite figures, but yeah, just one of my, well, really my favorite shelf for 1/12 scale. It is just beautiful in my opinion, and really just captures the vibes of the movie. Alright, and last, but definitely not least, although, as far as, I don't know why, but this is probably my least favorite. If I had to, like, rank them all, this is probably my least favorite prequel shelf. I love clones. Like, I want to start this by saying I absolutely love clones. But right now, this is all that it feels like. And when I think back to the prequels, now I love the Clone Wars, and I probably have more clones than any other figure. Like, I have more clones than I have other figures in my collection. So I don't want to make this seem like I don't like the clones, but when I think back to Revenge of the Sith or any of the prequel movies, the clones are such... This feels like bad to say, but they're kind of they don't get a lot of screen time. Okay, I'll put it that way. They do not get a lot of screen time in those movies. Obviously, they're only in the second 2 movies, but they just don't get a lot of screen time. So when I think of the prequel movies, I just don't think of, like, this many clones. Now, Revenge of the Sith, obviously, you get the most clones, so I still absolutely love the shelf. Like, I don't want to make it seem like I don't, but it's just, it's more, yeah, it's just a lot of clones. I don't know what else to say, and I love that. Like, I love clones, but I guess what I'm trying to get at is I want a lot more prequel characters. Keep the clones coming. I love them. Like, I mean, look, obviously, a lot of these are customs too, which are more expensive than your average Black Series or even sometimes SH Figuarts. So, obviously, I love the clones, but I definitely want to fill this shelf out more with, other, keep the clones, but add more characters. Like, yeah, and I don't know why I ranted that long about why I don't like this shelf as much as the other two, but I felt like I had to explain myself, so if y'all probably skip forward, but yeah, this is a Skywalker Hendrix video. I don't know what you expect. When you click on one of my videos, you're in for a ride. So let's zoom into this section by section again. Alright, and my first section of my Revenge of the Sith shelf, we do have the custom, it's a custom, AliExpress Airborne. Absolutely beautiful figure. Sorry for the shaky cam, I'm struggling here. But this is kind of a little Utapau, display, I guess you could say. We do have the Black Series Grievous. An underrated figure. Yes, an undersized figure. But the paint apps on this guy, maybe if I can get this a little bit closer here. Of course, it's not going to want to focus entirely on him, but the paint apps on this guy are absolutely beautiful, and behind him we do have his Magna Guards. Another great figure. The design doesn't lend to, a lot of stability, but behind them we do have 3 more SH Figuarts B1s. Like I said, I just love that figure, and I plan to get more if I can find them. In the back there, we do have some prequel Jedi. Absolutely amazing Black Series figures. Ki-Adi-Mundi in particular, one of my favorite Black Series figures of the year so far. Just a banger. And Plo Koon is no slouch, but I do kind of want to get him on a custom body. as I just feel like that body is too big for him. I think it's the Clone Wars that makes me think that, but yeah, I just think that body is way too big. Alright, and you probably notice a theme here. We do have our heroes in the middle, Anakin and Obi-Wan. These are the SH Figuarts figures, just some of the most beautiful figures in the SH Figuarts line. I love the pose that I got for Obi-Wan. I still would like to get a custom head on him eventually. Like, obviously you can see the Anakin next to him does have a custom head. But I think it gets the job done for now. Now, behind Obi-Wan, we do have Cody and a 212 Trooper. Now, these are made by Clone Custom Troopers on Instagram. Amazing customizer. And the Cody head is painted by Fett Clone. Obviously, two people that are very prominent in the customizing community. They're, you know, OGs by now. So yeah, super happy to have some of their pieces in my collection. And then behind Anakin, we do have two 501st Troopers on the, I want to say it's like the Elite Trooper body from Bad Batch, but DS artwork cooked on those figures. They are pretty much screen accurate to Revenge of the Sith, and just some amazing pieces. Now, behind those guys, we do have a custom Bakara, and I forget who that is by, but it is one of my favorite pieces in my collection, as well as Bakara is my favorite clone trooper. Just love his design. Probably my second favorite is Phase 1 Cody, but obviously he is not in the prequel movies, so yeah, no love here, unfortunately. Now, behind Bakara there, we do have some more AliExpress troopers by Veal's Toy Store, custom troopers, if you will. So we have Neo and a 91st Recon there, absolutely beautiful. And then next to him back there, we do have a Commander Cook. Oh, Cookie. Yeah, just I love my Kashyyyk troopers, and I ended up getting that off good old Cookie, and yeah, he is just one of the most talented, undisputed champs in the community. He is an amazing customizer. I highly recommend going to check him out. So yeah, shout out to Commander Cook, a good buddy of mine. So yeah, shout out to him. Go check out his stuff, and an amazing Kashyyyk trooper there. And then in front of him, we do have a Coruscant guard. And you can probably hear my dog. He just decided to jump off the bed. And yeah, this video is falling apart really fast. You can notice the shaky cam is just getting more intense as we go along. So yeah, if you're still here, I really appreciate you. I suspect, you know, there's maybe one person, David Edge. I know you're still watching, so thank you for the support, brother. This is a train wreck in real time, so thanks for sticking with me. But anyway, guys, even if David Edge, you know, even if I assume you might have clicked off by now. I mean, we're really off the rails here. But we do have the amazing Black Series Darth Sidious. Such a beautiful figure there. And then down there, you can barely see him. He's so tiny. Little green guy, Yoda. This is the SH Figuarts Yoda. Such a beautiful figure. Actually, I'm going to just grab him off the shelf because y'all need to see that. I mean, dude, so good. Such an amazing piece. Like I said, one of my favorites in my collection, and that is why I have two of him. Back there, we do have Kit Fisto, and then we do have Bly and the amazing blue lady Ayla Secura. Meeting her at ICC. Shout out to ICC Con. If you're going, come say hi to me. Come grab a Skywalker Hendrix sticker. Yeah, I'll be there all weekend, so that's gonna be a blast. I just cannot wait for that. That's coming up in a few weeks here. And then last but not least, we do have another 91st Recon back there, and that is a custom trooper, again by the guy that I just could not remember I can't remember what his name was on Instagram. Like, I remember who he is, obviously, but I'm blanking on the name. Go check out the description. He might be in the description if I can find him. So those are my prequel shelves in 1/12 scale. I'm very, very happy to finally be able to show you guys them. And I really appreciate everyone just bearing with me, as this is, you know, a longer video, and it is just a very long process of, you know, talking about each figure on the shelf. But like I said, I just appreciate everyone, and I hope everyone enjoyed seeing my collection. Now, you know, this is my collection. I, you know, feel very kind of proud in a way of my collection, and so I'm just happy to be able to share that with everyone. And I know it's been a requested video for a little bit now, so again, thank you guys for sticking with me with this one. And yeah, if you want to see my OT collection in 1/12 scale, that is already up on the channel. It is in a playlist called Collections, which this will be as well. As I'm doing my entire collection, I just have a lot of stuff, and like an entire collection tour would just be, dude, if you thought this video was bad, that would be a rough video. I mean, that would be like watching the 1313 podcast. But anyway, guys, thank you all for watching. I appreciate each and every one of you guys. Shout out to my channel members. Y'all are some absolute G's. And like I said, I just appreciate you guys. I know it was rough, trust me. But I don't really have standards. I mean, this is a Skywalker Hendrix video. What do you expect? This is very, you know, low budget YouTube, if that is even. I mean, this is legit make me with a camera, with my phone camera at that. Just talking. I mean, like, I probably should have stopped. You know, I should have hit the stop button a long time ago. This was, like I said, a train wreck in real time, so thank you all. I know it's rough, so we're gonna peace out, but like I said, thank you all for watching. I appreciate you guys so much. Like I said, shout out to my channel members. Y'all are some G's, but everyone that watches my videos, as always, like, comment, subscribe if you really want to. I mean, subscribing is a tall ask after this video, but thank you guys. I'm gonna leave now. Hey.